Hey everyone, it's Charlie. Thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'm gonna try to stop clapping. I did that a lot in my last video, so I'm trying to cut that out. As you can tell by the title, this video will be about 5 of my biggest fears for basic military training. As of today, when I'm recording this video, I leave in 27 days, and I am anxiously excited to say the least. But yeah, let's get into the video. I'm pretty worried about all 5 of these things about the same, but some of them, honestly, some of them aren't that important. Some of them are really extremely important to me. But let's start with number 5. Okay, the number 5, which is probably the least of the things I am afraid of, is honestly just basic girl stuff. Like, obviously, like your cycle. I hear some people don't have it, but like not knowing if I'm gonna have time to tend to myself and just not being able to be on my own schedule is really bothering me. But it's gonna happen regardless whether I'm ready or not, so it's gonna happen. Another thing is really just one of my insecurities when running. I am heavy chested, and I don't feel comfortable running in front of a lot of people, but I know it's something I'm gonna get over. But just like, no matter, like, you just gotta get a real good sports bra and just hope for the best, because you don't want your boobs hitting you in the face while you're running, and that's something I'm really insecure about. And it's really embarrassing to say this on the internet, but honestly, just trying to be completely 100% honest with you guys, that is something that I am fearful of. Another one of the things under just girl stuff that I'm worrying about not shaving. I honestly can't wait for that, because shaving sucks. It's a waste of time, and I feel like society should not make me feel like I have to shave my legs. Anyway, this is a whole nother rant for a whole nother day. Just being around so many girls, I'm kind of weary about how that'll work out. But honestly, I'm one of those people who can try to get along with everyone, but I'm trying to stay under the radar, so I don't know how well that'll work out at BMT. But yeah, just regular girl stuff. That would be number 5. The number 4 thing that I am afraid of is not getting yelled at basic military training, because that's gonna happen, but really how I'm going to react to being yelled at. Honestly, my attitude could use some work. It could be better. But it's not really just like me getting an attitude, because I know that won't happen, because I've been in my student flight for over a year getting yelled at, and I ain't got an attitude yet. It's not really that. It's just that when people of authority speak to me, I cry. And I'm not crying at basic military training. I hope not anyways. I'll let you guys know how many times I cry. It's just that, like, when someone's not even yelling at me, or someone's just trying to be stern with me, when somebody's sitting down just talking to me, when someone's showing how much they care about me, like, I know you can do this, like, even like calm talks. I just cry when I'm around authority. I don't know if it's that I'm scared. It's just that, I don't know. I'm just trying not to cry when they yell at me. And I know it happens, but I don't want it to happen to me. Number 3. Fear number 3 would honestly just be like the feeling of depression or loneliness. I know that's big in the military, and I know that sadly it's something that a lot of people don't feel comfortable talking about in the military, because we're afraid we're gonna get kicked out. Which again is another rant for another day. But honestly, just being alone. Hopefully my sense of religion will grow even stronger while I'm feeling down and depressed, or just laying in bed thinking about how I could be at home, how I could be in college, how I could be with my family. Hopefully those late night thoughts, oh my gosh, I sound stupid. Late night thoughts, you know what I mean, won't like take over my brain and get me into like a really down mood, because I am a happy person. I like to be really positive, but I can't really uplift others when I'm trying to stay under the radar. So I just hope that I can remain positive, not get too down on myself, which is something I really do struggle with, and hopefully just remain happy and positive. And like I said, hopefully in those moments where I'm starting to feel down on myself, hopefully my relationship with God will really shine through, and I'll use that as my strength to get through, because it's what you make of it. So going having a terrible attitude the whole time, being sad, being down, it's not going to make it any better. It'll more than likely make it worse. So that's my number 3 thing that I'm afraid. That is my number 1. That is my number 3 thing that I am more afraid of about basic military training. Okay, number 2. The second thing that I am afraid of is failing. Obviously, that is something everyone is worried about. Nobody wants to fail basic military training. I seen Jonathan Sullivan's video. If you don't know him, you might know him by Skate Gnarly. I've been watching his videos for probably I know for a fact a year now. He's an airman. He has great YouTube content. He has great Air Force content for sure. And his edits and just everything he says and his passion for what he does and his family and everything is honestly so inspiring. Anyways, you should definitely watch his videos because honestly his channel has grown so much just from last year. It is crazy. Anyways, what I was saying was I was watching his video similar to this, and he was saying that he was afraid of failing because of all the people he'd let down. And he was saying about like his family, his friends, people who just know that he's going to basic training in his YouTube channel. Obviously he had a lot more subscribers than I do. So he was just saying how he was just making all these videos about being prepared for BMT and going, and then how he was afraid to come back 1 month later and be like, so I failed. Honestly, that is something that I wish I didn't care that much about, but I care about it so much. So many people are watching me. I live in a really small town. So many people know me as the girl who went off to college. Like, not saying people don't go off to college where I'm from, but like they know that I went to UAB. They know that I'm not at UAB now. So I feel like some people think, oh, she failed at UAB. Like she wasn't as successful as she thought she would be. And that's not why. I always knew I wanted to join the military, and I just felt like I wanted to go ahead and join while I can reap some of the benefits while I'm in college instead of when I graduated. But what I was saying is, it's like so many people in my hometown, so many of my friends, now that I've been off to college, so many of my college friends who I was in school with who are just now starting nursing school, and now I'm a whole year behind them. And it's like so many people are watching me at this point. Like, I'm sorry if you hear this. I don't know if it's bad weather or a plane or what. Probably bad weather. I live in Alabama. Anyway, sorry if you can hear that. But so many people are watching me, and I really don't want to fail, especially like since I know my little brothers, and I just feel like I don't want to let anyone down. I don't want to let myself down. And one of the biggest things, I know Jonathan said his big thing was his YouTube and his wife, obviously. But like coming back and announcing that, hey, I failed. My number 1 biggest thing about failing would probably be going back, not me going back personally, to my development and training flight. But there's over 70 people there. I've been in that flight for a really long time, like a year now, and I don't want, while they're going over, oh, Trainee Edwards shipped out, everyone else shipped out. I hear this person got honor grad. Oh, this person got Warhawk. Oh my gosh, Thunderbolt and all this stuff. And then they're like, yeah, Trainee Edwards failed. She's not in the Air Force anymore. We wasted a year of time, resources on her. She's a failure. Very huge fear of mine. So hopefully I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass for my family. I'm going to pass for myself. I'm going to pass for God. I'm going to pass for everyone who's been looking for me for advice, because apparently I'm a role model in my community. That's what happens when you live in a really small town and you start to do something with your life. And all my fellow trainees in the development and training flight at Duke Field is for you. So hopefully I will not let you guys down. The number one thing that I'm most afraid of about basic military training is something happening to one of my family members while I'm gone. That's really a sensitive subject. Obviously, nobody wants anything bad to happen to their family. It's just like my mom has been going through health issues with tumors in her breasts, and that's obviously very serious, and I'm the one who takes her to the doctor. I'm the one who takes her to all her appointments, all her checkups and everything. That's something I'm really nervous about and not excited to leave about. My dad has bad PTSD, post-traumatic PTSD. Making sure I said those letters in the right order. PTSD from when he was in the military. He has really bad sleep issues too, and he has problems where he stops breathing while he's asleep. And he has problems where he goes to sleep in like 3 seconds if you're not talking to him. Especially like while driving, and he works over an hour away. That is also something that, my voice is cracking. That is also something that I am really, really weary about. I hope that they obviously do okay while I'm gone. I know they're just not depending on me like I'm the head of the household or anything, but it's something that's very, very important to me, and I hope that they are okay. And my brothers, obviously, just because they're my brothers, but my little brother, because he's just now getting into like where he thinks he's grown. And my little brother is probably one of the most important, obviously he's one of the most important people in my life, but he's honestly, my brothers are the most important people in my life. My family is that important. I don't want anything bad to happen to them. It's not me being selfish. I would gladly leave Lackland, Texas for my family. Oh, on a lighter note, if something happens to my dog while I'm gone, like, don't even tell me, because I will leave for my dog. I'll get out of the military completely. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but I really do love my dog, and I hope nothing bad happens to him while I'm gone, because that would be tragic. And he is still technically a puppy. His first birthday is actually a week after I ship out, so I'm gonna miss his first birthday, but it's fine. Solo, I love you so much. Just to make the end of this video a little lighter, because that was a little depressing. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Let me know if there's any more videos you want me to film before I leave. Like I said, I leave in a little bit less than a month, and I'm really excited, other than these 5 things that I just said. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.